What's up? What's up? How y'all doing out there? Y'all know what time it is. It's your boy, Easy Work ENT, man. Back at you once again with part two of my video, on Master P and Romeo beef. I give my side of the situation. I know I look at both sides of the situation, give my opinion. And, I have to come back on today and give my opinion because, I've been seeing some comments. I've been seeing what other people are saying, Charleston White and many others about this situation, going on between Romeo and his dad. Also, WACK 100 comes in, and basically from his word confirms that there is issues going on with money with Master P. Him, WACK 100, he it seems like he knows everybody's business. I don't know how he know it. He say, some due to the fact that hood dudes are becoming rich. Rich people are, people are spreading out and they knowing things about people, but he know things about everybody. And WACK 100, I got a little audio from him, expressing his views on the situation of Master P allegedly being broke or Mr. Master P going through situations with his son. So I'm going to let y'all hear that little part of it, right quick. I'm going to wait on people to come on, so we can hear that little part of it and this. But first, I got to say this, what I'm saying? Well, I want to say this when people are joining on the channel. So then, it could be across. But I'm going to play this little part right here. Oh, man, see? Like I said, WACK 100 know it all. WACK 100 is saying that Master P has went to a so-called neighbor up the street, 2 houses up, and told him to lease his house because another neighbor was moving back into his house. Basically, Master P is fronting and saying that, trying to act like he still lives in that neighborhood. And then with the way you see, like I said in the last video, the way you see Master P and the way, it's the way he's trembling in that video. And like I said, I feel like it ain't just genuinely out of love or I miss old that Romeo. I don't think it's just that. I think that Romeo holds the key to the image of Master P. I think for years, we have had this image of Master P. He's this entrepreneur. And he has established himself and did a lot of things, as far as in entertainment, so you can never knock Master P. You know what I'm saying? But throughout the years, we have seen him, be elevated as, this business mogul. He's basically the 50 Cent before 50 Cent, you know what I'm saying? So now to see and know that Romeo has the keys to all the information to make that crumble, now I see why Master P made that video. Now I understand why Master P made that video. Because Romeo can destroy Master P as far as image. Now he can't destroy Master P and what he's done. He can't stop blackmail, or what he's saying can't stop Master P from making some more money. You know what I'm saying? But he can shine light and make Master P look real bad at this point. And I know Master P don't want that to happen. And then you got to come back and look at the Kodak situation. You got to come back and look at the Kodak situation. Remember when Kodak Black was talking about Master P and he said Master P was trying to basically run game on him and charge him? A lot of people didn't believe Kodak Black because Kodak Black, because Master P has been known in our heads as being this big shot entrepreneur. So people are like, man, Master P ain't got to take nothing from no Kodak Black. He trying to help Kodak Black. But maybe Kodak Black just wasn't stupid. Maybe because we don't know what goes on between these people for real. That's what was actually happening. He was trying to run game on young boy, and young boy was not NBA young boy. Y'all know what my young boy. You know what I'm saying? Kodak Black trying to run game on him. He was like, "No, I don't need all that type of help. If you trying to charge me, what type of help is that? If you trying to charge me, you know." So, and also I want to play this little part again. You know what I'm saying? Just a little audio from Get It Radio. I want y'all to hear what WACK 100 is saying, because now I got people on, and I like for people to hear what it is I'm talking about so they'll understand what it is I'm talking about. So I got to play this little audio, y'all. He talking about the situation of Master P and Romeo and Master P, and about basically that Master P is going around stunning, been acting like he still got it for years, and WACK got the scoop basically. So I'm gonna play a little audio. And he said, told Master P, WACK 100 said he told Master P, nigga, walk around the whole house and show if it got furniture. Say it's only furniture in one room. Now trust me, I ain't bashing Master P. I ain't knocking him. This ain't no video of no dude trying to knock down Master P. Because trust me, I wish I could have the house he got in for no furniture. You know what I'm saying? I can't knock this man or nothing. But what I can do is we just reporting, I'm giving my opinion of it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, as far as Romeo to bring up Silk and see more, but you know what I'm saying? That's something that these celebrities do. You know, they got to keep it up. They got to keep that image up. You know, the last thing they don't want to do is go back and be known as one of us, or RN, a regular nigga. They don't want that. You know what I'm saying? They'll keep up a lie going for years. I've heard that certain celebrities, you know, actors, female celebrities, they turn into prostitutes in California and stuff. And for rich men, Dubai, y'all, when y'all be seeing them in Dubai, they ain't just what's in Dubai, bro. You think them people really worry about? You think them people over there really watch boxing and all this stuff over there in Dubai, bro? I think celebrities be over there prostituting, but you know what I'm saying? That's just, and niggas too, and niggas too. But that's just another story on that. You know what I'm saying? But that's what they do, y'all. Celebrities gonna keep up an image. You know, like I said, if he is staying in one room, I would love to be a part of it. You need to give me that house, P. Get your apartment or something. Let me get that house. I ain't worried about one. I show everybody I'm in a big house with one room full of furniture. Nigga, I'm in a big house. Nigga, ain't nothing. You know, but you can't do that, P, because, you know, you have been set up to this certain standard, you know, and level of living that you are an entrepreneur, businessman. So, you know, you got to hide that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I understand that. Also, I ask that if you're watching the channel, please support the channel, please. You see it going across the bottom on Cash App. Please support the channel, hit that like button, please. I'm gonna always ask that. We ain't on P level around here. We need the money over here. All right, I can't stunt. I ain't gonna stunt. All right. Now, what else I was going into? Somebody had typed something. What's up, Flip Cool 00? For Romeo to bring up Silk and C murder is crazy. I disagree. I disagree. You know, sometimes when people are telling the truth and they know when there's people who can accurately, you know, come out and say that this person is telling the truth, you have to bring some names up. And these are the same people who have went through issues. Well, I don't know about Silk, but C Murder has went through issues with Master P about money and about other situations. That's why I think that was one of the reasons that C Murder even started True Records. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? It's always been an issue with Master P when it goes to certain things, especially with family. Like Romeo said, You will pay everybody else outside right. Look at Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg ain't never had a problem with Master P. He loved Master P. He always say, when I came to No Limit, I got all the money. I was getting cars, guns, houses. But yet when it comes to your brother got to have issues with you about money. When it came to Soulja Slim got to have issues about money. Like I said on last video, allegedly they say Master P and Soulja Slim were cousins. I don't know if that's true or not, but I watched a documentary. I ain't got no reason to lie. All right, I watched a documentary that said they were cousins. You and Soulja Slim fell out about money. Hell, if anything, look at how Master P did KLC. Everybody who was on No Limit was founded by KLC. And if you don't know who KLC is, he was a producer that made all the beats and music for No Limit. KLC was No Limit. P was just the face. If we're going to get real about it, P was just the face, y'all. KLC brought everybody over there. Look how he did him. So, you know, bringing up his brother, you know, C murdered him, and I think that's a valid way of trying to show people. If you think I'm lying, then ask them. They know. They was around. They my uncles. They know how my father get down. Shit, he probably owed them money. He probably owed them the money. Go ask them. If you think I'm lying, Romeo's still wrong for this publicly. That was the best hip-hop father-son relationship. But see, that's exactly what I'm saying. That's an image. That's an image. And I'm happy you went in there because now I can go into the part that I need to go into the most. Okay? And I want to say this with all due respect. I respect every man's opinion. And when I say this, it's not me just saying F nobody or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I've seen a lot of comments. I've seen a lot of celebrity guys like Charleston White and them come in on this. And I'm not taking Romeo's side on this, but I got to say this to all the fellas out here who going to watch this video. For one, and it's hard for me to say because well, it ain't hard, but I want you to understand what I'm saying. For one, if you did not grow up with your father, and I'm not talking about him coming to pick you up on weekends, okay? I'm talking about if you did not stay in a household with your father your entire life, you need to be quiet. You need to shut up. Okay? Just because if you have a son right now and you didn't grow up with your father, live with your father your entire life, you still need to shut up. And I'm going to tell you why, because it's a total different thing when you are a child growing up every day with your father. See, a lot of these men that's out here talking about, and let me say this. 50 Cent situation with his son and what's going on with Master P is totally different. 50 Cent's son is entitled. He a spoiled brat. That's what his son is. All right, his son just wants some money, this, that, and other. But I'm talking about from a relationship with a father and a son, and he growing up every day in a household with his father. Back to what I was saying, if you didn't grow up with a man up under you in your house every day as your father, and I ain't talking about no stepdad who had to treat you nice because he was laying down with your mama. Okay? I'm talking about your biological father. If you did not grow up with him and he stayed in your house 24/7, 7 days out of the week, shut up. Because you don't know what you're talking about. You're speaking an opinion. You didn't live it. Okay? If you have a son and you didn't grow up with your father, like I just said, 24/7 and 7 days a week, shut up. Because I'm finna break this down to you. Okay? This a kid growing up watching his father be Master P. Love, didn't have to struggle, never had to worry anything. Just saw his father be a king. This boy loved his damn dad. All right? No matter what his daddy has put him through in life, like he keep explaining to everybody out there, he loved his damn dad. All right? But some of y'all don't know the relationships between sons and fathers because you never experienced. That's why your opinion don't mean nothing. That's why your opinion don't mean nothing. For one situation, I keep hearing everybody talking about this. Charleston White said something about this too as well. Charleston White, you didn't grow up with a dad, so you need to shut up. That's just being real. For one, yes, Master P is Romeo's father. Yes, Master P built a dynasty for his family to hustle off of. But when your son put on a character as Romeo, your son deserved his damn money. I don't know what you niggas talking about. Y'all niggas don't know that title shit. That title shit don't go nowhere when you grown. Mama, dad, I can't feed myself off a title, nigga. That's why I'm telling you niggas, y'all need to be quiet. I can't feed myself off no title. Yes, you built a dynasty for us. Yes, I wouldn't be able to make the money as if I portrayed Lil Romeo without what you have built. But you treat everybody else right and pay everybody else. I don't care because I stay in your... If anybody you need to be showing the proper procedure to being a businessman, nigga, it should be me because I'm your son. What in niggas' right mind make them think that it's right just because Romeo was a kid who stayed in Master P's house with him as a child? For him to have to go and for P to go and pay everybody else, but you can't pay me my money as Lil Romeo because I'm your son? How the hell y'all figure that's right? Because you my daddy? This boy has. I know he didn't talk to Master P before because that's what sons do. Especially when he done became a man, he in his 20s. He growing up, he want to do things with money. Hey, daddy, what that check at I did for them CDs? What that check at I did for these movies? What a check at for this? Hey, son, hey, you're a grown man now. I've been taking care of you all these years. You staying in the house with me, I got to pay these taxes. This your house. At the end of the day, if Romeo wanted to bring some chicks in there and party all night to 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock every night, could he do that? For these niggas that's out here talking who ain't never growed up with no dad. That title don't mean nothing. Nigga, pay me my money. The hell I look like, nigga, you paid everybody else? How the hell you ain't gonna pay me? Yeah, I stay in your house. Yeah, I'm your son. Nigga, you portray to the world you a good businessman. You got all this money. How the hell you ain't gonna pay me? If you ain't grow up with your dad 24/7, bro, shut up because you don't know what that's like. You don't know what that's like. That man ain't got nothing to get. That man love his daddy. I know he do. How could he not? The man supply everything he need, but it's a difference from being a child and a man, bro. Why I gotta keep coming to you, talking to you, and you see me getting older as a man, and even you yourself saying that I have children, but I gotta come to you and ask you where my money at from stuff that I did. When it's publicly known that P will pay everybody else in the world but his family. And people who built what he had. KLC built No Limit with them beats. Forgot about KLC. C Murder. Y'all know about that relationship. Don't even mess with his brother. Don't even mess with him. Soldier Slim. Owe him money. That was one of y'all beefs. This documented on CDs. Music that they was going through this for money. Like Romeo said, you pay everybody else to keep that image up. That image up. Y'all looking at it from niggas who ain't had no dad and stayed with you your whole life. Y'all looking at it from a point of view you don't even understand. I even was thinking like that. I had to think about it after I started seeing people talking and saying this. You know, even I said, you know, come from off your father hustle. You know, the dynasty that he built, double up, double up, double up, get your own. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is this. When he was being Lil Romeo, when he was in the movies, he was doubling up. He was doubling up. If anything, if I'm 16, 12 years old, why the hell you charging me to stay in your house, Dad? Huh? If I'm 14, 15 years old, which I know what go on in the black house because I was a kid. And as a teenager when I worked, I had to put in on a light bill or something like that. That's just teaching you how to be responsible as you get older. I understand that. But my dad is Master fucking P. Why are you charging me to stay in your house, bro? If anything, the money I made off my CDs, the money I made off my films, why didn't you put that up for me until I got older? Instead, you paying taxes with my money. And niggas sitting up here talking about that's cool. That ain't cool. Y'all niggas don't understand that. You don't treat your son like that. I wouldn't pay a nigga in the street before I wouldn't pay my son. And I know they're going to certain level. I'm talking about another man got kids too. I understand that. But what I'm saying is, if I can't pay I wouldn't pay myself if I can't pay if my son out there working, man, ain't no way in hell I'm finna jilt my son, man. Y'all walk around and talk about this title shit. Half y'all niggas don't even know y'all daddies. Your dad, you seen your daddy every 2, 3, 4 months. It's different when you staying in the house and you living up under man rule and you following him and you seeing him and y'all having disagreements, but you still love this man to death because you know what well, I can't say that, but you still love this man to death because as Romeo, you done seen what he done built for y'all. You seen that your daddy is Master P. And your mind, your dad is Superman. Your daddy a king. Your daddy got y'all living great. But what does that have to do with my relationship with my father? Pay me what you owe. Pay me my money. You charging me as a teen. Romeo was making that music when he was a little boy. And y'all know I just rolled on him about this situation. I said, well, nobody about Ryan no Lil Romeo albums. Whether it was buying them or not, I don't know how much money he made off on. He was a little boy living with P. So you basically saying you was charging your son to stay with you? Something that goes on a lot in the black household. A lot of these nothing ass daddies be tricking off with their money, and you sitting up here, come in the room and tell your son to save a car, but then you taking money out of every check he get, so you can go, so you don't have to put money on the bills on the house that you say is your house, while you go trick off in the streets with your money. See, I know this shit. That's what I'm telling niggas. Don't comment about y'all don't know what went on in that household. Y'all don't know how many times that boy done walked in the room at P at 15, 17, 18 when he getting a little older. He wants certain things like, hey, dad, where that money at? Boy, if you don't get out my face, look at all this. Look at what you've been living off all this. Dad, that ain't got nothing to do with my work. What I did, Dad. I want my money. What you mean, your money? I'm telling you, this how I go, bro. That's how I go. So when I seen that, I said, I got to come in and say this because people gonna have an opinion. Hold on, I gotta get some water. People gonna have an opinion, man. People gonna have an opinion. But like I said, man, I've been seeing a lot of dudes, and I know this for a fact. You niggas ain't grow up with no man around y'all. A lot of y'all niggas commenting about this situation. Y'all niggas ain't grow up with no dad. So how can y'all comment? Y'all niggas, I ain't talking about your stepdad treating you good because he slept with your mama to make your mama happy, giving you allowances, nothing like that. I ain't talking about your stepdad, a nigga who had to love you to love your mama. And then it grew to him loving you as his child. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about your biological daddy, and he stayed with you every day of your life. I ain't talking about came and got you on weekends, nigga. None of that. You don't know what's going on because you were in an experience. You grew around females. Your grandmamas, probably uncles came through here. You grew around females, nigga. The hell niggas be talking about, bro? There's something that go on in the black household too, and this is very bad. This is very bad. Just because two parents stay together don't mean it's the Cosby Show going on in that bitch. Just because you see two parents together don't mean it's the Cosby Show going on in there. All right? That's something that black people need to understand, because it's always this, oh, you grew up with your mom and your daddy. So every household wasn't good just because you grew up with your mama and your dad. Shit, I wish my dad would have found he should have found a hoe to run off with. That's a bad image that go on thinking that, oh, because two people are together and mom and dad killed it. No, that ain't always good. Because I wish like hell my dad would have ran off. Talking about titles, because that's his dad, that's his son. Fuck, you pay everybody else. You a businessman. You pay Snoop Dogg right. You pay Mystical right. You pay Skullduggery. You pay Fiend. You pay Mia X. You pay all your artists right. People sit up here talking about this boy was making music when he was a little boy and P using his money to pay his taxes, and y'all sit up here saying, oh, well, he was supposed to do that because you was his son. Nigga, shut the hell up. If you didn't grow up in the house with your dad at 24/7, nigga, every day, you don't know what that feeling like. That boy love his daddy, bro. It's a difference when you a boy and you becoming a man, bro. You can't sit up here and go tell people I didn't hustle and I ain't grinding, nigga, when you got my money and using it for your taxes. Y'all gonna say, well, Romeo stayed there. I stayed there because, nigga, you done tied my money up in your taxes. How the hell I'm gonna get my own when you ain't paid me for being Lil Romeo? When he was Lil Romeo, he was a little boy, y'all. So y'all saying he owed Master P because he was Lil Romeo when he was a little boy? So you saying it's cool for P to charge his son for staying with him? See, this where the part is. That's what I'm saying. You niggas with no daddies who didn't grow up with your daddies every day. And I ain't talking about your stepdaddies, not the nigga who liked your mama and had to be nice to you and show you stuff differently because he wanted to continue marriage with your mama. I ain't talking about that nigga. That's why you need to be quiet. A title is a okay. Then let's put it into another perspective. Then let's do it like this. Let's say y'all are Lil Romeo. To every dude that disagree with what I just said, let's say you are Lil Romeo and your daddy is Master P. Your daddy tell the world we got this money, you know, I'm this, I'm that, I'm an entrepreneur, this, that, and the other. I'm your son. I'm your son. I see you pay everybody else. Everybody else. Even though you built this dynasty and I'm your son, I am the artist Lil Romeo. So which means I can understand it's a business, dad, and you taking your money off what you put into me. But where my money at? So y'all saying you wouldn't ask your dad at some point in growing up and being a man, you would never step to your dad and be like, hey, dad, where that money at when I was doing Lil Romeo, you know, making money on music and stuff, where that money at? You ain't gonna never say that. You a damn lie. Now, Romeo was sitting in the house every day, wasn't doing nothing, wasn't being Lil Romeo, and a chick came and it saved the house, and that could save the house. I understand that. If Romeo went out there doing movies, if Romeo went out there making them CDs, I can understand Romeo Bright. I can understand Master P going saying his part about Romeo. But when you pay everybody else, nigga, just because I'm your son don't mean I don't deserve to get paid. Just because I'm your son don't mean I don't deserve to get paid. If your dad would have put you in a car and told y'all y'all finna go cut grass all day, you and your brothers, your sisters too, if you got brothers and sisters, he got y'all in the truck with lawnmowers, gas, y'all went out there and worked all day, the sun came down. And then when y'all got in the house, y'all sit down at the table and y'all was finna eat. And you say, hey, Dad, how much we made? He say, y'all ain't make nothing. This what y'all getting paid what you eat. You wouldn't think that's wrong? You wouldn't think that's wrong? Any nigga that say that's wrong, I feel sorry for you when your children grow up, because you're going to have the same problem that me and my father got right now, and the same problem that Master P having right now. And this nigga don't even want to talk to you because you looking at it and thinking a nigga just mad at you. But it ain't being mad at you. The whole point that's in Romeo's mind, nigga, I'm your son. How the fuck you can do me like that? Nigga, I'm your son. Out of all niggas you could treat wrong, how you gonna treat me wrong? You gonna use me? Y'all don't understand that. Y'all don't understand that part of it. Any nigga that sit up and think that's cool, bro, I feel sorry for you in the future. If you take your children out and work them all day, which the whole point in doing that, if you were to do that, was teaching them the value of a dollar. That's why you should bring them home and say, here, here, here. The nigga that was being lazy don't get as much. You tell them that. You didn't go out here and work your hardest today. I saw you. You was playing. You want to do this, so you don't get what they get. That's a lesson for you in life. You slack around, you playing around, you don't deserve no money. They gonna get that majority of it. That's why you gonna do that. So any nigga that could sit up and say, oh, no, you shouldn't pay him because you feeding them. I feel sorry for you in the future, bro, because your son ain't gonna talk to your ass either. And it gonna hurt you that he remember all your wrong, and then you gonna come out and say, oh, I did everything for him. Nigga, stop lying. Nigga, stop lying. Hell, you do your son dirty. Just cause you my blood, I ain't got to give you nothing. Now you stayed with me until you was 18. Nigga, I can't stay with you until I'm after 18. Everybody wants to sit here and talk about, oh, well, he stayed with P to up in this point and in this age. Nigga, at the end of the day, y'all know how they go in the black house. When Romeo wanted to do something in P house, what P told Romeo? Somebody type that in for me, because y'all know how it is in the black house. No matter how old Romeo was, what did P tell Romeo when Romeo wanted to do something in that house? Somebody type it in for me. I need somebody to type so I can tell you what he said. Come on. When Romeo wanted to do something in that house, that same house y'all saying that he deserved to get his money took to pay them taxes on, the same house y'all saying that he deserved to get his money took and pay them taxes on, P told him, nigga, this is my house. Hell no, you can't be doing this and that and the other in here. Hell no, you can't be having them freaks in here for 5 days, spending the night in here, eating up food, nigga. Hell no. And I'm telling you, that's what brought up the discussions of Romeo saying, hey, I tried to talk to you, man. When P came to him arguing about what he can't do, hey, Daddy, where my money at from being little Romeo then? Give me that, I'll move out. I'm telling you, I know how this go, bro. I done lived it. I done lived it. I done lived it. No, you ain't finna do that in my house. Like it was a video. Hold up. One of the video where they got into it and like Romeo Master P checked Romeo or something. Like it was a hold up. I mean, somebody already done said it. Somebody done put it up on here. Somebody got a video feeling just how I did. You robbed your own son. And like I said, you niggas who ain't had no father, you niggas who didn't grow up with no man in your house. I ain't talking about your stepdaddy, nigga. I'm talking about your biological father upon him every day. Shut up. You don't know what you talking about. You just speaking an opinion because you dick riding. That's why I'm saying growing up without them fathers, niggas got female tendencies. So they gonna follow the bag. They gonna follow the bag. P gonna always be right because P built a dynasty for his family. He can't do no wrong. Just like when y'all was watching the show Empire, y'all seen all the crooked, low down shit that Lucius was doing. For those that continue to watch it, I stopped after I seen all the kissing, men kissing too much. But y'all seen all the dirt Lucius was doing. So if one of them kids that Lucius had would have came out and said, "Hey, my daddy this, my daddy that," oh, that the niggas gonna follow the bag because niggas got female tendencies. They gonna follow the bag and gonna say, "Oh, P did this," but you don't know what them boys went through while P was building all this. Now, when it comes to 50 Cent Marquise, that's just a lazy little boy. That's just an entitled, lazy little boy. Because like I said, if you go back and you look at Big Meech's son ain't seen his dad in a long time, didn't grow up with his dad day for day like that. And that boy went out there and doubled up and doubled up and doubled up. And now he on Stars with 50 Cent. But see, this is a totally different situation because Marquise didn't even grow up with 50 Cent every day for day. I'm talking about being around your dad, idolizing your dad, seeing your dad as the man, the king, Master P, and then you growing up with him, and you seeing he and your dad don't want to pay you but pay everybody else. And niggas talking about because he was a young boy that he didn't deserve his money. But you, my daddy, you Master P, you got millions. Why you taking my money? If anything, put that money up for me for when I hit 21, a certain age. You paying your taxes with my money, and I'm 13 years old. So basically, you charging me to stay in your house. Y'all niggas crazy as hell. You don't never do your son like that, bro. You don't never do your son like that, bro. Y'all niggas crazy. Any nigga that sit up and say something like that, Lord forbid you have a son. Because like I said, Jordan ain't gonna talk to you either, nigga. Once he get old and he become a man and he see like, damn, I love this man to death. Why he just can't see I'm a man now and I need mine? Or why he just can't see I got my opinions? I'm a man now. I need what I need now. I done tried to talk to you before. Y'all niggas don't understand that. Marquise a hookah boy. Man, Marquise just on another level. Marquise just a spoiled brat. Marquise is the prime example. Let me tell you this. Marquise is the prime example of a man not being around his son. Marquise is the prime example of not being around the son. Marquise is brainwashed by his mother. Marquise has a female mindset. Do y'all understand that? You understand what I'm saying now? I'm not saying it to bash nobody just because I'm not superior to no man because I had a father. All right. Trust me, y'all probably had uncles treat y'all better than my father treat me. Okay. I'm not saying that I was anything superior or more superior of a man than you because of that. What I am saying and explaining is when men don't grow up with fathers, they have female tendencies because they're around a woman every day being taught, listening to women every day. They have an attitude of a woman. You see what I'm saying? And that's exactly what Marquise has. Marquise has 50 Cent's son has the mindset of a female. It ain't even that he feels entitled. He just feel like something's supposed to be done for him. The way he act, he think like 50 Cent had sex with him by him sitting up listening to his mama. Romeo's situation is totally different. Y'all can't. I even made that mistake. Y'all can't even say he didn't hustle because he was Lil Romeo. He was in movies, so we can't say he didn't hustle. I'm just getting you the real. People always want to come in and nigga, you can't come in if you ain't grow up with your dad. I don't care if you got a PhD. I don't care if you a college professor. I don't care if you a psychologist. If you ain't grow up with your dad, you need to shut up. Because you don't know the process of being a kid and you can't tell nobody. You don't know the process of being a kid and you can't tell nobody. For one, you love your daddy. For one, business in the household ain't supposed to be told. You don't want to ever make your daddy look bad. It's been years Romeo been wanting to say something to the public but couldn't say it out of respect and love for his dad. But goddamn, there's only so much love and respect in the world, bro. You ain't loving and respecting me. That's the whole point. You ain't loving and respecting me. That's what I'm saying with that title. Look, I had to tell my sister this. Me and my sister was talking one day, right? And I have understood this throughout life, but like I said, I had situations with family and stuff like that. Family take that title too far. Your mother, your father, your uncles, your aunties, your grandmother, and your grandfather. They take titles too far. You don't have a right to disrespect me, especially when I'm grown now. You don't have a right to disrespect me because you're my grandmother, you're my grandfather, you're my father, you're my mother, you're my brother, you're my sister, or you're my cousin. Who the fuck do you think you are? The only ass I got to kiss is God's. And even in that, he said, don't provoke a child. He said that to parents as well. You didn't hear, yeah, the parents never mentioned that part, right? You don't provoke a child as well. That title shit, dead to me. I stopped believing in titles a long time ago. Because you have this title, I gotta be your doormat. Because you my uncle, you can cuss me out and call me anything under the book and I gotta respect it. Because you are my mother, you can sit up and belittle me and dog me and I have to accept it. Because you are my father, you can belittle me, do anything, take from me, cut my throat, anything, and I have to respect it because you are my father. Y'all crazy as hell. The only title I respect is God. That's the only title. God and his son. That's Jesus Christ and God. That's the only titles I respect. Them the only two titles I have to respect. People crazy as hell. You mean to tell me those who saying your mama could walk up and just punch you in your face and you 29 years old? Your dad could just walk up and slug you in your face because you 29 years old? You 31 years old and you got to accept it because that's your dad? Your granddaddy could slap you because you said this to him in a argumentative way, no disrespect. He could slap you, and you can't. You just gotta stand there and accept it. You crazy as hell. You crazy as hell. Hit me. I don't give a fuck who you is. Hit me. For one, I'm respecting you enough not to put my hands on you. That's how much I love you. I'm respecting you enough not to put my hands on you out of love. Y'all crazy as hell with this title stuff. Y'all let a nigga get away with murder talking about that's my daddy, that's my mama, that's my sister, that's my. I don't give a fuck what you is. I don't care. If I can show you love, respect, more, I expect the same thing. If I can treat you fair, I expect the same thing. If I can come and I see you and I say everything nice to make your day better, I expect the same thing. The hell you think you is because you my mama, daddy, auntie, uncle, granddaddy, that you just can talk to me any kind of way. And I'm 30 years old. I'm 25 years old now. I'm 28 years old. I'm 42 years old. I'm 50. You crazy as hell. Hey, y'all better. Oh, please support the channel once again. If y'all like what I'm doing on this channel, I truly appreciate everybody for tuning in. But y'all see it going across the bottom, baby. We trying to get it, baby. Support the channel. You know what I'm saying? Easy work. We going in, baby. Support the channel. I would truly appreciate you, whatever it is you send to the channel. Y'all crazy as hell. Because that's his daddy. I gotta accept everything because that's my daddy. Hey, dear, how you doing? You can take whatever you want from me because you my dad. Y'all crazy, bro. That's crazy. I had that and show restraint with mine and spoiled, and then they act like my narc parents. I'm misunderstanding what you're saying, dear. Yes, ma'am. I'm having a good day. Hold on, let me see. I agree. I had to step back and let my exes step in when my son and daughter were nearing 20. She was getting masculine and his attitude was sassy. Yeah, every boy when we hit 14, it's on with boys. When boys hit 14, we think we know the world. Yeah. So yeah, I know you had to call, yeah. And that's what I'm saying. That's why I know when Romeo was hitting 15, 16, 17, he felt he went into he walked into that office and talked to his daddy, y'all. I'm telling you this. When he got big enough and what to the point where if they got into an altercation, well, Romeo felt, oh, well, we just gonna have to fight. That's when Romeo walked into that room. Because growing up as a kid, every boy is scared of their fathers. So I know it took time for him to build up balls to walk in that room and tell his daddy, hey, what about me? What about my money when I was a little Romeo? See, niggas who didn't, that's why I'm telling niggas who didn't grow up with their daddy, you don't know that. So you can't comment on that. You don't know that. Every little boy is scared as hell of their dad, especially them 80s daddies, them 90s daddies, the early 90s daddies. When your mom used to say, I'm gonna tell your dad, and nigga go, because you knew what you was finna get. So I know for a fact that he stood up and talked to his dad. It just took time. And his dad was like, no, 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 you stayed in my house. No, I need this money for taxes. No, ain't nothing free. Nigga ain't gonna tell me, bro. I know. I was chill with my kids, and they grew up disrespectful. That's exact. That's I tell my old lady that now. You better put that belt down. Now I said, don't let us go to staying because I don't stay with my old lady. Don't let us go to staying together. And then when you see me laying down law, you sit here talking about some, oh, you treat my children bad. No, I was raised totally different. You know what I'm saying? So you better put that rod on. That's why these little children out here dying every day now and murdering each other every day. Because y'all was walking around here playing mommy dearest to little boys, especially them little boys. Lord have mercy. Hopefully I don't have to fire two little niggas tonight from the way they mamas raised them. These little niggas so sorry. I don't know it's because y'all felt guilty about the fathers not being there or what, but women treated these millennial little boys are being treated like spoiled females. They're being treated like spoiled females, taking pictures with them every time they got an outfit on. You know a dad ain't in there. You know a dad ain't in there. Because then the dad come, hey man, stop taking them pictures with my son. He ain't no female. He ain't no little girl. Why you gotta take a picture of him every time you get on the outfit? I don't like that. That's feminine. He's some posing for pictures. Because he got a new pair of shoes. Bro, yes, I have seen Mama Dearest before. I know she wasn't no good mother. It's just a phrase I use, okay? I seen Mama Dearest before. Yeah. I know she was hell. All right. She slapping children and all types. I seen Mommy Dearest before. She wasn't dear at all, okay? I seen it before. I'm talking about mothers was being Mommy Dearest as far as rubbing their son buttocks. Oh, you ain't got to clean up your room. See, that's why when they get 14 and 15, you can't tell them to do nothing. You should have had him in line when he was young, washing dishes, cleaning up, folding clothes. And then when you get 14, he think that ain't what a little boy's supposed to do. Hey, you need to go in there and straighten on that room. Well, huh? What? Who? See, if he would have been 6, 5, and you said, hey, Jawan, go clean up your room. And he would have said, who? That's when you're supposed to jump up with that belt. Whack, 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 whack. Straight up this room. Don't let me have to come back in here and it ain't straight. You come back in there, he watching TV and stuff straight up. Whack, 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 whack. Straight up this room. See, by the time little Jawan get 14, hey, Jawan, I need that room clean. Yes, ma'am. Hey, Jawan ain't gonna tell you no more about that room, man. Clean that room up. Yes, sir. But see, ain't no father there. It's a buddy mama relationship. That's why when he get 14, he ain't listening to nothing you saying. Because when he was 5 and 6 and you was telling him to clean up the room, you let him go in there and play. You was like, never mind. I ain't worried about it. I ain't worried about it. Now he 14 and you worry about it, and he ain't. You supposed to went in there with that belt. Get your ass up and clean. So that way, when he turned 14, yes, ma'am, I'm finna go clean it up right now. Y'all let children talk back to y'all. Y'all let children do everything. They breathe hard when you tell them to do something. These niggas you getting up every day paying for. Y'all, some of y'all parents crazy as hell. I was slapped, boy. I would slap the shit out of my son. I'm talking about dead serious. Nigga, long as you in here, and I pay the bills. Nigga, I'll fire your ass. Nigga, I'll fire your ass up. Nigga, don't play. Don't play with me, bro. Don't play, boy. I'll slap your ass so fast. What? And I'm talking about something serious. I ain't talking about because I'm talking about that attitude stuff, like breathing hard when I ask you to do something. Nigga, I just did a 12 to 12. I mean, a 12-hour shift for you, nigga. And I asked you to bring me something out the kitchen. I hear you mumbling and crumbling. I'm getting up off the bed. Bro, what? You got a problem, bro? You got a problem, bro? And I just worked the 12 for your ass. You got a problem? Breathe hard again in here. I doubt your ass probably breathe again. Breathe hard again. About me asking you to get something, nigga. Y'all crazy. They be back talking the hell out of children. Children be back talking the hell out of y'all. Breathe like that again. I'm gonna punch you so hard in your chest, nigga, I'm gonna give you an asthma attack. And you ain't got asthma. Breathe like that again. I asked you to go bring me the ketchup out the kitchen. You right there in the living room. I just got off. Nigga, do it. Y'all niggas crazy. Niggas is crazy. Y'all, it's just getting out of hand, man. You gotta understand, I do this channel because I love it, man. I ain't getting paid like that off this. I could be laying in my bed getting ready for work. But I love talking to people. I love expressing what's right and what's wrong, man. That's something that people got to understand in life. Everything has to be fair, bro. Everything. Don't nobody want nobody treating them bad, bro. So why would people sit up and think it's cool to do that? You don't want nobody treating you wrong, fucking you over, playing you out of stuff. So why you think it would be cool to do that to somebody else? You have to keep everything fair, no matter who they are or the title. You have to keep it fair. That's only right. That's only right. This is Easy Work Entertainment, man. I thank y'all for tuning in. I hope y'all like what I had to say. You know, I know some gonna disagree, you know, but I explained it the best way how I feel about your disagreement with me. That don't mean I'm not wrong. That don't mean I'm not open ears to an opinion, but I know that a lot of dudes didn't go through this situation, so they wouldn't understand it. So your opinion to me is invalid. It's void. I thank everybody for tuning in. I hope you like the show. I hope that these two can work it out more than anything. I know how it feels to be a father and a son. I know that how Romeo feeling. He love his father, but you know, you're a grown man and I don't have to kiss your ass no more. You my dad, I love you, but I'm grown too now. I ain't got to rock like that with you. And I just thank everybody for tuning in once again. Before you leave, if you want to support the channel, I truly would appreciate it. I thank you very much. You see it at the bottom. Cash App is available. PayPal is available. And just stay tuned. I'm going to give y'all always my 100% opinion, fairness, truth. That's how I do, baby. I'm out.